Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu Alaikum and welcome to Star Academy. I'm Kaisar Zaman and our today's video lesson is conditional sentence. In this video lesson, you will learn what is a conditional sentence and the structure of conditional sentences. You will learn how conditional sentences are made. You will also learn the zero conditional, the first conditional, the second conditional, and the third conditional sentences in this lesson. Conditional sentences are statements discussing known factors or hypothetical situations and their consequences. Complete conditional sentences contain a conditional clause, often referred to as the if clause, and the consequence. A conditional sentence is based on the word if. There are always two parts of a conditional sentence. One part beginning with if to describe a possible situation, and the second part which describe the consequence or result. Now you can see the example. If it rains, we will get wet. As I've told you, a conditional sentence is based on the word if, and the conditional sentence has two parts. First one is a condition and the second part is the result. If it rains and we will get wet. These are the two parts of this sentence. The first part, if it rains, is a condition, and the second part, we will get wet, is the result. It means if it rains, the result will be we will get wet. So it is a conditional sentence. Now let us see the basic structure of a conditional sentence. Conditional sentences are made in two different ways. Number one is if plus condition plus result. For example, if the shop is open, I will buy a coat. Remember that we write a comma after the condition. And the second way of writing a conditional sentence is result plus if plus condition. In this case, we write result before if and condition. For example, I will buy a coat if the shop is open. Remember that we do not use comma in this structure. There are four different types of conditional sentences in English. Each expresses a different degree of probability or possibility that a situation will occur or would have occurred under certain circumstances. It is important to use the correct structure for each of these different conditional sentences because they express varying meanings. Pay attention to verb tense when using different conditional moods. Use a comma after the if clause when the if clause precedes the main clause. These types of conditional sentences are the zero conditional, the first conditional, the second conditional, and the third conditional. First, we will study the zero conditional. We use the zero conditional to talk about permanent truths such as scientific facts and general habits. So, zero conditionals are used when we are talking about permanent truths and statements of scientific facts and general habits. The structure of the zero conditional is if plus condition plus result, or you can use the second way of making conditional sentences. Now, this first part will be in present simple, while the second part, which is result, will be also in present simple. In these cases, the first part is 50% possible, while the second part is 100% possible. For example, we have different sentences like if we heat ice cream, it melts. This shows that the result is 100% possible. And second, if you heat water to 100 degree, it boils. It is also a scientific fact. And the third is if you don't brush your teeth, you get cavities. So this is zero conditional. Now, the first conditional. We use the first conditional to talk about a realistic situation in the present or future. The structure will be if plus condition. This will be in present simple. Our result. Our result will be will plus verb. We can use can plus verb, must plus verb, imperative form. The first part shows 50% possibility, while the second part shows 100% certainty. Examples are, if you are free later, we can go for a walk. If they are hungry, I will make some sandwiches. If we arrive late, we must get a taxi. The second conditional. We use the second conditional to talk about improbable or impossible situations in the present or future. The structure will be if plus condition. This part will be past simple, while result will be would plus verb or could plus verb. The first part or if clause has 0 to 5% possibility, while the second part is 100% certain. See the example, if I inherited $1 billion, I would travel to the moon. If she saw a snake, she'd be terrified. If I won the lottery, I could buy an airplane. The third conditional. We use the third conditional to talk about impossible situations, as in the second conditional in the past. We often use the third conditional to describe regrets. The structure will be part 1 or the first part will be past perfect, and the second part would have plus past participle and could have plus past participle. The first part shows 0% possibility and the second part is 100% certain. See the example. If I hadn't learnt English, I wouldn't have got this job. If they had left earlier, they would have arrived on time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Take care and goodbye.